Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode, the Chapter 2 Day 1 patrol continued onwards through the residential district, and after a spot of pom-pom party, moved through the back alley, where Randy chatted with some old colleagues, the entertainment district, where we stopped by Ark and Ciel and purchased another fishing rod at the casino, and then into the admin district, where we handed in the quartz fragment we found at the CPD. We now take on our second optional request of the day.
The Civic Center will be unavailable to reserve for the duration of the trade conference. With how close we are to Orcus Tower, we can't afford to let anything happen here that might jeopardize the event. Wondering if anyone else is up here. Hello, I was told I could apply for resident registration here. Oh yes, resident registration matters can be taken care of at the Civic Center. Just ask the reception desk on the first floor for more details. I don't recognize you. People are moving in. The foreign dignitaries will be passing through this district on their way to the new city hall tomorrow morning. This area is large and open, making it a prime location for them to be attacked, especially by a sniper. We'll be deploying our strictest security measures to ensure that doesn't happen. Yikes. Can you believe leaders from 4 of our surrounding countries are coming here to meet face to face? I've never been this nervous about my post before, and the conference hasn't even started yet. How's it going, Uncle Miles? Hey there, Lloyd, I'm doing swell. Did you come today because of my request? Guilty as charged. Oh, it's you. I didn't actually... I know it's a Stargazer. Mind sharing the details with us? The outline mentioned something about collecting ancient texts from Stargazer's tower, correct? Yeah, that's right. I'm guessing you're all familiar with Stargazer's tower. It's the ruin right off the side of Ursula Road. The Guardian Force has prohibited civilians from entering for quite a while now. As of just recently, however, they're allowing some research to be done there with permission. That's exactly correct. The previous commander left the place completely uninvestigated. He wrote it off as a waste of the CGF's resources. But now in the interest of gathering intel, civilians can investigate the premises so long as they file a report afterwards. That's largely in part because the tower is no longer inhabited by monsters. Is that so? Yeah, matter of fact, Nilsson actually went to investigate it the other day. He said he found some real items of interest in there. You mean that reporter? But wait, isn't he blind? Yeah, but he brought a reporter from the Crossbell Times along with him. It's a real self-start there, Nilsson. Nothing can get between him and a potential story. I assume these items of interest were the ancient texts referenced in your request then. Come to think of it, I remember seeing something like that back when we were chasing after Yin. Hey, with these tall-ass shelves halfway up the tower and on the top floor. They were packed full to bursting with dusty old books. Probably the same ones you're looking for. Oh, so you guys already know where they are. It should be easy then. Apart from the fighting through all the monsters with Deathblow. Obviously, the library can't just abandon valuable documents like that to rot in a tower. So can I count on the SSS to retrieve them for us? Archival preservation is indeed one of the library's most essential functions. There's just one little problem though. Yeah, how are we supposed to carry all of those books back to the city? Just thinking about how many trips that would make makes my head spin. That's a good point. So I didn't mean to make it sound like I wanted you to bring back every single one. All I'm asking is that you investigate and give me an estimate on how much manpower and time it would take to have them all delivered. Don't worry, I've already cleared the request with CGF and City Hall. The Guardian Force said they'd take the barricade down if you accepted. In that case, I see no problem with lending a hand. Basically, we're going to be your scouting team. The real labor will come later. That wouldn't be too difficult. Most of us already have prior experience climbing Stargazer's tower. How about it then? Will you accept? To Stargazers we go. We'd love to help, Uncle Miles. Thanks, Lloyd. You're doing me a big favor here. Sit tight for a bit. I'm going to put in a call to the Guardian Force and ask them to remove that barricade. Oh, you could just let me handle this. It'll be faster if I contact Commander Bells directly. Hey, good thinking, Noel. Oh, I'll say. Go right ahead. Commander Bells of the Guardian Force speaking. Hello, Commander. This is Sergeant Major Noel Seeker calling. Ah, Seeker. To what do I owe the pleasure? Actually, the SSS has a request. Noel explained to Sonia that they needed to investigate Stargazer's tower for a support request. Ah, yes, for the library, correct? They did notify us about conducting a formal investigation. I would say you're more than qualified for the job. I'll have our patrol unit in the area remove the barricade for you at once. Thank you, ma'am. Well, I should get back to work. Good luck. Stay vigilant. Okay, we're good to go. Thanks, Noel. Gee, that was even easier than I expected. The SSS sure does have some incredible connections. I suppose we do. Now then, should we head to Stargazer's tower? Yeah, let's. Look forward to good news, Uncle Miles. I will. You all take care out there. For old Tome's sake has started. Be a great help if you could investigate Stargazer's tower off Ursula Road for me. Want to hear there's still a bunch of ancient text left over there? Yeah, we'll give you the logistics. I should probably talk to these guys first before I leave. Miles tells me that there's reams upon reams of ancient text just sitting in Stargazer's tower. Chances are high that they'll be in tatters after all these years, though. Regardless, it's astounding that such important documents were left neglected for so long. As a historical researcher, it makes me resent how carelessly the CGF handled things. As much as it hurts to hear, he's right. Sure, but the old commander was the one in charge of managing the place. No need to beat ourselves up over something that's out of our control. Didn't say anything else about it, though. You over here? The director was ecstatic to learn about the large number of ancient texts inside Stargazer's tower. He said that he'd like to house them all here in the library. Do we have enough room in our basement archives, though? Good question. I don't know how big your basement is. Never been there. This library is both quiet and comfortable. There's just something about the smell of books that puts me at ease. Mum says books smell good. I don't really get it, though. She smells way better anyway. It's always so nice and relaxing. Do books really smell that good? That's a right old mama's boy there. I guess we leave the harbour and the IBC until we come back then. This gives us a chance to do Station Street on the way up. So much to do, so little time. Back onto partial highway exploration again. Let's get these two opened. And then maybe look at upgrading some slight slots for the EP game. Because that's a lot of Sepif we have. Like, a lot. Like, we still have 400 left. So our EP totals are going to go up quite nicely. And we can also do some 2s instead of 1s. Burns, evade, petrify, shields. Action 2, impede as well. Hit 2s, accuracy 30%. Definitely make one of them at least. Fuse, more mine 2s. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. I'm like, what do we really need? Just the slots alone will make me a little bit better off no matter what. The EP gain is nice. So yeah. Let's head out from Crossbell once more. It's not our biggest day, but it's definitely our biggest exploration. I heard Erebonian dignitaries are coming to the West Lemuria Trade Conference. There's no way a trainee like me can miss that. You see, the Imperial government owns a private orbital train that it reserves for these exact occasions. Just like their flag is like cut like in two a little bit. Given who's coming, they just have to be used to traveling to Crossbell. I'm so excited I can hardly stand it. They just have to be using it, sorry. The Imperial government owns a private orbital train they use for special occasion, which means their VIPs will be sure to arrive on it before tomorrow's unveiling ceremony. It's like a dream come true. I'm amazed that we actually haven't been anywhere near the geofront yet. My husband seems to be enjoying himself, but I can't help feeling a tad anxious. They don't call Crossbell the City of Sin for no reason after all. Oh, would you look at this street? All these lovely little buildings all in a row. Feeling giddier than I've ever been in my whole dang life. Something in the water. Can't go in Crossbell Station. We have several detectives from the 2nd Division posted at the train station and airport right now, and that doesn't include all the other precautions throughout the city. I've never seen security this tight before. That big trade conference is tomorrow. Makes sense it'd be here in Crossbell, the trade capital of the continent. Whatever happens there is going to have a huge economic impact on all the neighboring countries. I may be on vacation, but this kind of thing is worth keeping up with. Our shipping company primarily handles packages from out of state. A common job for us is forwarding medical supplies from the Principality of Remoferia to St. Ursula Medical College. It's a little silly, but I feel like I'm contributing to cutting-edge medical treatments too, by transporting the stuff. It's a big responsibility. It's common for our company to forward medical supplies to the Principality of Remoferia to St. Ursula Medical College. Is it? We're running strict security checks on anyone entering or leaving the airport for the duration of the trade conference. We've got to stay on the ball this week to make sure this conference passes by without incident. I'm not allowed in there, am I? Yep. On only rare occasions am I allowed anywhere near that place. I did save recently, right? Good. Right then, off we go again on our next journey. With monsters galore. All ganging up on each other, in fact. The way it was coming for me. I can't just hit it normally. Oh my goodness, it nearly died. What level are you? "59. The small monster is electrically charged and deceptively dangerous." Okay, so either there wasn't a level progression for these areas, or they followed the same level progression. I don't know. And we don't even get experience from these. We do get items, however. But to be honest, the road to Stargazer's tower might have higher level enemies. I don't know if accuracy plus 30% is enough accuracy to avoid missing. Let's get our scans as we do. I'm assuming then... Right, it should have high physical defense, right? I'm assuming the fishing hole here is going to be guarded. That's now with a very flexible shell that ricochets around in enemy groups. Death cargo is there. Someone call an ambulance. Because it's 999. See, this is where I'm wondering if the, no treasure chest here. So let's say I'm wondering if the value... The value. Just say that repeatedly now. There we go, I remembered what I was going to say. I wonder if the value of, like, experience you get from a monster somehow scales differently with master quartz and level. A monkey with large ears. Never misses a sound, long-eared monkey. Never misses a Nelly as well, by the look of it. I don't know if I can trade a 9 barley to hit quartzes. For a hit 2. You must be a water drone? And he never found out.
Yes, Mom.
It was there. I couldn't pass it up. Wait, no one's blocking this fishing spot? Well, apart from this guy, obviously. I thought thought this would be the most obvious spot to block.
行くわよ。イエスマン。
ああ
そこ。や。上出来かしら。
ナイスファイト
This was where the, oh. What? It's not blocked because there's no fish here anymore. What? Well, that's annoying. Bring me back my fish. There's a new guy. Oops.
敵接近。迎撃を開始します。
Well, I didn't get into a consecutive battle.
任せてくれやっ
Should have probably went for the one moving next.
任せて。エニグマ駆動。
行くよ
Okay, they're not that bad.
やっやっやっ
This is the Kezalan, a leech-type monster that swims through the air, can summon its companions. Doesn't seem like it wants to right now.
さてと。や。私のそこ。
Lloyd, in the meanwhile, still continues to get beaten the crap out of.
なんとかなりましたね。
Kinda need a drome again now that we wiped out in the blink of an eye. Not a single chest. I guess this is part of the reason they've lowered on the amount of chests. Because you can break them and randomly get so much more items. That would kind of make sense, I guess. Alright, we gotta get through here first. One area before Stargazer's tower with gigantic, oh, the moment we got a small one.
そこ。奇襲成功。チャンスです。
了解
My wonderment makes me just wonder
エニグマ駆動。行きますや。
what level this guy could be at.
行くよ
But I think it's still probably around level
任せてくれ
59. Yeah, baboon monkey. A monkey that lurks in the woods. Its troop and paralyzing crawls are its best assets. Its troop, yes.
さてついついやっ
True.
やれやれ
Totes.
時間の無駄だったな
Well,
や。
let's hope there's still chests to be found this way. I feel like I'm doing quite well for acidic tomatoes. That's a golden staggy beetle.
そこ。
よーし一気に行くぞ
イエス。
Couple of guys to analyze. So I'll start with the ultimate combo, which was a little more ultimate than I wanted it to be.
エニグマ駆動やれやれ
That thing died. This beetle prevents movement by using its horn to produce an oil, aka bug grease, the star beetle.
さてと
任せて。そこ。
I didn't think they did get one shot.
ナイスファイト
That's just the way it is. Shield isn't actually that far from leveling up now. Look at it. Okay, they appear as native creatures here.
よーし
And a banana
一気
boy.
に行くぞ
イエス。
Why?
今だわ。
Okay, if they're native creatures here, can I... I don't want to do it. I don't want to cancel it. Why'd you make me cancel the team rush?
エニグマ駆動。よーし。は。
Alright, well I one-shot
僕の
them.
番かエニグマ駆動行くぞせいはっ
Split in half. Its blade banana mimics the appearance of a common banana but hides a dangerous blade beneath its peel. So earth and wind weak, it's unreal. This is the armory pineapple. Appears to be a fruit, but is actually a monster. It smell slows enemies.
私の番ね
You're weakest to earth, are you?
そこ行きます
Incorrect. You're weakest to being shot in the face.
僕の番か
Got this right,
俺の
Lloyd.
番だなやっ
That'll
よ
do.
し上出来だ
お疲れ様
It'd be nice to get these courts level 3. See my vest, made with real Gordian chests. Okay. See my vest, see my vest. Actually, I haven't came across the beasts in the forest yet. The big Gordians, that's the one. Banana!
みんなチャンスよ
You cannot escape my power, Blade
集
Banana.
中してください分かったわ
There is no chance.
上出来かな
What do you give us drops? Reviving bombs are pretty good drops.
やっ
One prickly seed. Okay, there we go.
やっ奇襲成功チャンスですみんなか
That's a Gordian.
はいは
任せてくれ
I don't think I can attack.
行くよ
Giant primate that dwells in the forest, considerably fast for its size. Very weak to fire. Hasn't ambushed a buff this time.
よしセットよしもう大
I
丈
think
夫
with
だ
the crit I'd have been pushing it damage-wise, but I'm not sure.
やっそこ
Oh,
そこ
that's a bad shot.
一気に落とすよ
みんなかそこえそこ
Get him.
せ行くぞ
Need 2 more attacks to get this.
さたと
Noelle falling down on the speed.
ごめんなさい先に行くわね
We always want Noelle to beat early and often. At the moment, for me, she's beating out... I'm keeping her in over Randy on the basis that AoE for free. Attach the bomb as a label that reads best before S1005. Perhaps you shouldn't use this one. Oh no, my wife would gladly put that in the cooking. Laugh at me later.
一気に落とすよ
What evil have I caused to the world?
私の番ですねや
行くよ
She doesn't like wasting anything.
任せてくれ僕の番か
Get in there, Scarf Boy.
やれやれ時間の無駄だったな
Basically doing this for the Sepith at this point, because the Sepith equals money too.
や
一気に落とすよ
And I don't like food poisoning? I don't think anyone does. Unless maybe they're the type who likes to do a purge.
こんなところかしらそこ
A prickly seed. Right, we've walked our way all the way up to a chest.
やっ
Now, something tells me this is going to be a high-level monster chest,
Yes.
rather than one we can challenge right here, right now.
いいさはこれで一安心ですね
Getting closer. Level 82. I mean, we have raised to 62. There's only a 20 level gap between us and it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
一気に落とすよ。
Totally right.
私の番ですね。
もらった。一気に行くよ。
イエスだ。
了解。
そこ。やっこ。
まあまあだったね。
ナイスファイト。
When we get Tio back, should we just return to the old lineup? You know what I mean? A course fragment. 2161. Nobility he was, and the husband he was also, but part of Cyril's clung to those wondrous boyhood fairy tales. This is the right way, villain. You're a villain. She's my wife. You're married to her father. What? What? I mean, a bit more formatting would have helped. I know they've got a small box to put it in and all. Wait, that thing's running away from me? Come here.
みんなチャンスよ。
了解。
そこ。私の番ですね。やー。
行くよ。
Trails in the chest is at this point a very unsatisfying read.
チャンスだ。やや。せい。
Good job there, Wazzy.
や。
What about easily abolishing the foe so we can move on to the Stargazer's tower? Remember when the Stargazer's tower used to be main story content?
や。や。みんなチャンスよ。
了解。
や。私のや
さっ
Wazzy's so over this fight.
いい夢は見られたかい？
Oh god, we're really close, aren't we? I think the level scale is off some kind of like battles versus any actual experience.
そこ。そこ。
Looking at like us only getting like 4 experience per battle, but watching
一気に落とすよ。
今だわ。
watching the quartz gauge rise ever higher.
了解。
イエスマム。そこ。
It's pretty nice.
そこ。よかった。
And you can grind it up for lower level enemies. Actually, it's not really going up at all. I completely mistook how far along I was on that. Never mind. Right, we reached the Stargazer's tower. Now we have to climb it all again. Just never gonna not point out. Is there a fishing spot here, maybe? But we still have a long way to go. But higher elements being in play too. Here we are, Stargazer's Tower. It's been a long time since our last visit. Oh, this thing looks a lot more imposing when you're standing right in front of it. And we're going to be searching the place. Sounds like a good time to me. The CGF took down the barricade for us, so we should be able to start our investigation immediately. Well, we can't be too cautious. Try to keep your guards up scaling the sucker, yeah? Right, thanks for the reminder. Alright, once we're ready, let's head inside and get this request underway. I mean, we're ready. But I can be worried. Higher elements, more monsters, death blow. It's not that hard to run through if you want to just run through it, but... Here we are. Silence is almost deafening. CGF scouting reports haven't found any traces of fiends around here since the cult incident. That was why they decided to allow civilians to survey the tower again. Do you suppose that spell at the top of the tower summoned them, the way the one at the Moon Temple did? The bell. Now that you mention it, I did catch wind of something like that before. Either way, I'm not going to complain about having no baddies to fight on our way up. Let's get a move on, gang. Yeah, but remember not to let your guards down. Let's keep an eye out as we climb the tower. Wait, no baddies? What? Doubt. No chest as well by the look of it. Where's my beautiful experience? I mean, I'm still not gonna, like, run the way through the place. I don't know if I fall into some kind of trap. This is too easy. I guess maybe the difficulty they're meant to be was just to get here? Bizarre. Where's my chest? The thing, with no enemies also comes 0 chests. Wait a minute. This can't be right. Ah! What? The bookshelves? They're completely empty. That's what we're saying. It wasn't like that the last time we came here. The request report seemed to imply they were still filled just recently. Are you saying that someone snuck in here and smuggled the books out? There's no way. The CGF would have noticed something like that. I'm more keen on the why than the how. What would anyone even want with those musty old tomes? I don't know, but we're not going to find out standing around here. There were some shelves on the top floor too. Let's go have a look. You're right. We should confirm whether or not those books are missing as well. Sorry, if someone cleared this place out, it would be noticed, surely. Well, in the traditional sense. Nothing down there. And this is an optional quest, yeah. This is a little bit main story-ish, isn't it? The subject matter, what's going on here, it seems to be incredibly important. More so than optional. But I guess to each their own, right? How they rate something. I'm still going slowly because I'm worried I'll run into something, but nothing. Not even a orbital station for resting. Of course, this brings me down here where there would have been a chest. I figured as much. Why would they leave these ones? Oh, they left 3 books. But who could have taken them? You don't suppose it was someone connected to the cult, do you? That's one possibility, to be sure. We know the alchemists who built this tower had their ties to them. However, whoever took the books might have been trying to hide an ugly truth. But there shouldn't be any traces of the cult remaining anymore. Joachim Gunther was supposed to have been the last of them. Man, none of this makes a lick of sense. True, but take a closer look. There are still some books that were left behind. It's not exactly what the request called for, but I don't see why we shouldn't at least turn in those. Good call. I wish we could have turned up even a hint on what happened here. But for now, let's take what we can get and report back to Uncle Miles. We're back. Lloyd and the group informed Miles of the books that had vanished off the shelves in Stargazer's tower. And that's about the size of it. You can't be serious. How could someone steal that many texts? Not to mention all them away without anyone noticing. There's just no logic to it. I wish we could tell you, but we have no idea what happened to them. No, I understand. It's not like it was your fault. If only we could at least know what kind of books they were. It ain't all bad news. We managed to salvage a few that were left behind. They're not much, unfortunately. However, you may still be able to learn something about the missing texts by examining them. Really? To be fair, we couldn't make heads or tails of the contents ourselves. So I'm not sure how useful they'll actually be, but here you go. Lloyd handed over the books from the tower. These books? From what we could gather, they were written in the Middle Ages. They're so old and dingy, though, that it's tough to make out the words on the pages. Were you able to figure something out? This is incredible. This and this one too. They're grimoires from the Middle Ages. Grimoires? Yes, tomes outlining alchemies and magical tools from a bygone era. I'll have to decipher the text to know what they cover definitively, but I can tell that much from the illustrations. Wow, that really is incredible. I guess that makes these pretty valuable. But if that's the case, why leave them behind? Maybe the person who snatched the rest of the books thought they were unimportant? Either way, it's going to be hard to get any clues from these alone. You could be right. In the end, we're still left with a mystery. Come on now. That doesn't change the fact that you've made a few priceless additions to the library's collection. That's a job well done in my book, and you can count on USSS. It was our pleasure, sir. I'm going to preserve these in our archive downstairs, just to be safe. They can sit there until I can get Nilsson and a few others to take a good hard look at them. Thanks for all the help. I'll request your services again if I need them. Glad to hear it, Uncle Miles. We're always happy to help. The old tome's sake is completed.